Spotify has been the king of streaming for years, and now with 40 million paying subscribers, they're still the most popular. But there's a new kid in town, and they're gaining fast. Hey there guys, and welcome back to another video, and today I'm looking at the two giants of the streaming industry, Apple Music and Spotify. So Apple Music was first released 20 months ago, and they have come one hell of a way since then, and they've now got 20 million subscribers. So it makes sense to start with what's the same. They're both £9.99 a month, in the UK at least, but they tend to be the same price across most countries. They both offer student and family memberships, and both have a stupid number of songs that you'll never get around to listening to. Content wise then, they're pretty much the same. The only real difference comes in how they show you the content and the UI experience. So I've broken it down into categories to make it easier to follow. Let's get going. Music is all about sharing and that social aspect. And quite frankly, Spotify wins this contest hands down. It lets you connect to Facebook and you can see what your friends are listening to. You can share songs within the app. Spotify have nailed it. Apple Music sort of tried their social aspect with the Connect feature, but that's since been scrapped and it didn't work. 1-0 Spotify. When it comes to the UI, both are pretty similar in layout, and I don't really have a preference regarding that, but actually for me, Apple Music has a much cleaner look. There's simply more to it. Take the top charts for example. Whereas Spotify will just give you a list of the songs and the artists, Apple Music actually has the album artwork there as well. Although that's actually something kind of small, it can make all the difference in daily use. So music discovery is something that's really important for these streaming services and their users. And when it comes to comparing the two, it's kind of an interesting one because they both perform really well, but for very different reasons. Apple Music has Beats Radio, which is genuinely good if you want to listen to something you wouldn't normally listen to. There's some pretty obscure stuff on there. They also have the For You tab, which is kind of average as a whole, aside from one section. This is known as the My New Music Mix. So it's a playlist which gives you new music from artists that they think you'll like, and is refreshed weekly. This is also something Spotify do with their Discover Weekly playlist. But as well as this, Spotify lets you set up notifications for when artists you follow release new music, which is super useful. Ultimately though, I have to give it to Apple Music. Simply for the My New Music Mix playlist, I'm often finding that the songs that are on there are very similar in style and genre to the ones I already listen to, but they're from artists I've never heard of. So when it comes to compatibility on your phone, both services offer iOS and Android applications. But Spotify have definitely got the edge here just because they have a wider range of devices that you can use it on, like the Google Home or the Amazon Echo, which I covered last week, and you can check out that video. If you're an Apple Music fan, the likelihood is you're an iPhone user, so unless you're well into the Apple ecosystem, it might be time to reconsider. Spotify takes it here. So the final category is exclusive music. Now Apple have gone a long way to ensure exclusive deals with artists, but really, when it comes down to it, it doesn't make a huge amount of difference. So I've got to give it a tie on this one, unless you're a Taylor Swift fan. Not judging. So yeah, I'm sitting on the fence and it's 2-2. But the reason for that is because actually music comes down to what you want. Personally, I'm an Apple Music fan because of the interface and the music discovery, but take your pick. Both have trials that you can do so you can try both at the same time and see which you prefer. That's the end of this video guys. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.